Today's video is sponsored by June's Journey. Click the link below in the description or scan the QR code to download and play for free today. Hello everybody, I hope y'all are having a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day. Welcome to the channel and welcome back to Advent Calendar Season 2025. I'm honestly so excited for today's Advent Calendar because it looks precious. Today we have the Kinda Kawaii Bookshop Stationery Advent Calendar and it just looks so adorable. This Advent Calendar is marketed as 24 days of beautifully crafted stationery treasures. One thing I really like about this is they say that each of the Advent calendars is designed in-house. I'm assuming that means the items are designed in-house as well, which I think is absolutely fantastic. It is $150 and I didn't see anywhere where they gave like a value, like, oh, you know, it's $150 but you're actually getting like this much in value. That's a big selling point with a lot of like the bigger brands like makeup, skincare advent calendars that we get. That's how those larger companies suck you in and end up giving you samples at the end of the day. But that's not what we're getting. We're not getting feisty today over this advent calendar, at least for now. We'll yell at corporations later. It is currently sold out, but they are open again for pre-sale right now. So they're gonna have like a second release. So if you really like the calendar, once we go through it, it will be available again for pre-sale. I'm so excited. The packaging, like right off the bat, like this is adorable, right? Like this is super cute. We have our precious little bookshop facade. I like that it's printed all the way around with like the little windows and all the cute stuff in them. I think this is absolutely adorable. And then when you open it up on the inside, it's supposed to look like a bookshelf. Oh no. I just think that's so much fun. All of the little doors over here have individual little book titles on them. And apparently the book titles are like a secret little clue, a little hint as to what's going to be inside of the actual day. So I think it's precious. I don't have no idea what's in it. I'm sure like, probably it's like Post-its or no, I don't know. It's heavy. Let's begin our journey through these books here with day number 1. The outside of the little book box says The Last Earl Grey, and on the inside we have something cute looking. How precious! Oh my goodness! Darling. Oh my gosh, Post-its are actually like the first thing. I was kind of kidding about Post-its, but like these are Post-its to the extreme. These are precious Post-its. It's Post-its in the shape of a little canister of English breakfast tea. They are tea time memos and they're adorable. Oh, see now, here's the thing. They're so cute, but what am I gonna, they're just adorable on their own. What am I gonna write on this? What am I gonna chicken scratch on this and ruin the pretty picture with? Like, don't forget to drink water or take your medicine or anything else, you know, you're supposed to just like automatically do. Scrawled over top of this beautiful little Post-it? I don't think so. It looks like you do get several Post-its in the little pack and I think those are amazing. I love them. I'm really hoping when they say like designed in-house, I think they said every item was designed in-house. That means that somebody actually like did the artwork, came up with the idea and everything, because personally to me that makes like the box more valuable. Oh, I'm so excited. This is gonna be a super cute one. All right, our second little book here says Guardian of Stories. Oh, wow, that looks fancy. Oh, I think it's like a little pin holder. Okay, so it looks like we have 2 slots there for pins, and then on the back, there's a little clip. So I'm assuming you could put this, like, if you have a journal or something that you're writing in, you could probably clip this to the front cover so your pins don't, like, disappear. They have a funny way of doing that. These are my personal favorite pins, these Sharpie S-Gel ones. I think they just write pretty good, but they disappear all the time. So yeah, you can slide your pen right into its little holder so that way you can keep track of it. You could put it on like your journal. You could, if you had like a front pocket and you wanted to look really cool, you could put your pens like this, or like a back pocket, and then you could just like whip your pen out whenever need be. I would say probably clipping it to the front of the journal would be like the way to go, but your options are there. I do like the design on it and the color as well. That aqua color is really pretty. It is like a tooled leather, but I'm pretty sure I saw on the website that everything is like vegan leather, pleather, whatever you want to call it, if that's something that you were wondering about. Ooh, Midnight Bakery. That sounds fun. Day number 3 here, the Midnight Bakery. An adorable little box. Oh, it's a little patisserie box with a croissant on the front. It says delicious things inside. It looks like it's like, you know, meant to be where you could put like a little stamp on it, like you could mail it. Just the little details. Oh, I wonder if it's like itty bitty tiny croissants that as somebody who loves itty bitty tiny things, that would make me very happy. Excuse me? Hold up. Somehow a piece from the box managed to just like, whoop. Oh, good aim. Oh, adorable. Oh, are they stickers or just like little pieces of like scrapbooky paper? We have all sorts. Oops. Okay. We have all sorts of these little cute images of pastries. Oh my goodness. Oh, cute. There's like a little like a ticket thing like you would get like at a deli. Oh my gosh, these are precious. Oh, drop some raspberries over here. Oh, and they are actually stickers. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, I think these are so cute. Usually stickers and like a $150 advent calendar would send me into some type of like anger spiral. Like my ears would be getting real hot at the tips right now. But because this is a stationary advent calendar and this is kind of just the items that I'm anticipating in here, stationary things, journaling things, maybe scrapbooking things, I think stickers are fine, especially when they're designed super adorable. They come in a precious little box and there's like a whole bunch of them. Uh-oh. Oops, what does that mean? Mycelium dreams. Hate to admit it, but I have no idea what a mycelium is. Mycelium. Mycelium is the vast hidden root-like network of fungus made of tiny threads that spread through soil or organic matter. Well then, acting as nature's internet to connect plants, decompose waste, and form the main body from which mushrooms, the fruit, grow. Huh, well that's fun. You learn something new every day. Alrighty, moving on here to fungus dreams. I don't know what it is yet, but the print, pretty good. Look how cute. At first I thought it was like maybe a wallet with this adorable like deep kind of mossy green background with all these little mushrooms on it, but then I flopped it over and there's pieces. And I don't know what they do or what they're for. Oh, they just keep going. I have no idea. It opens like all the way out like this. There's multiple flaps, 6 flaps at least. 4 of them have like little slots cut in them. I am truly stumped on this one. Maybe like, do you like weave it together and make like a little, hold on, hold up. I don't know if this is correct. So sorry if I'm wrong. I made a box. Is that what you're supposed to do? I don't know, but it works kind of. So I just kind of like basket wove the little like flappy pieces into the slots. And now we got a cute little mushroom box. Maybe it's like a pen holder for on the go or something. I don't know, creative, very creative. I'll try to see what it actually is. I'll look it up. All right, day 5, the little book says afternoon tea tales on it. Oh, speaking of tales and stories, I have been following a very interesting murder mystery story that I get to help solve with today's sponsor, June's Journey. June's Journey is a super fun hidden object mystery game. It takes place in the fascinating world of the 1920s, and there's so much to do and discover as you step into the shoes of amateur detective June Parker on her mission to discover the hidden secrets behind her sister's murder. There are so many clues to discover and plot twists to uncover as you play your way through each chapter. And the more you play, the more you gain access to additional features and events. I personally love playing the hidden object scenes. I was an I Spy kid growing up, so the delight of finding thoughtfully concealed items in a larger scene is what originally drew me to the game. But one of my favorite aspects of the game is being able to decorate my very own island. I've been working on my botanical garden section recently, and I think it's coming along pretty nicely. And when I'm not finding hidden objects or sprucing up my garden, I enjoy playing along with the special events and the seasonal content. I really enjoy memoirs, where you collect packs of snippets from June's memories and then piece them together to reveal a moment from her past. Not only is it a fun bonus challenge to fill in all the memories, but you also get a really unique extra reward. For me, June's Journey is a way to have fun, but also relax while avoiding mindless scrolling on my phone. I feel like it's challenging enough to keep my brain engaged, but it also offers many calming elements like decorating your island. So come play along with me and June by downloading June's Journey for free today by clicking the link below in the description or scanning the QR code here on screen. June's Journey is available on iOS and Android smartphones and tablets, as well as on PC. And just thank you so much to June's Journey for sponsoring today's video. It's sponsors like you that help make Advent season possible. Well, they're just the most little precious paper clips I've ever seen. They're definitely like fancy paper clips. You know, they're not like your standard like whatever shape paper clips make. They look like little page markers, little bookmarks, but each of them have a cute little like tea-themed item on top. We have a very dainty little scallop teacup, a little tea bag, and then another little tea canister. Absolutely adorable. All right, moving on to day number 6. This is the painter's pocket. Ooh, oh, another cute little box. We have another delightful looking little package on the back here. It says, yay, it's art supply delivery day, which is a good day. I love getting like craft and art supplies. I have many of them. Too many probably. All right, I'm excited to see what's inside of here. Maybe some more little stickers. Ooh, okay, yeah, I do think we have more little stickers. And again, usually wouldn't be excited for like a baggie of stickers and an advent calendar, but these ones are really cute. They're very cute. Oh! Oh, I love them. We have markers. We have some little tubes of paint. Oh, the little rulers. Oh, the big erasers, the good ones that are good to chew on. We got a sketchbook, some little like brushes, and also a cute canvas tote. Oh my gosh, these are so cute. I do really appreciate how many stickers you do get in each little box and how many different stickers there are in each set. That makes it a bit more like exciting and feel worth the money instead of just getting like a single sticker or like a little baggie full of just all the same stickers. One of these days when I actually have a craft room, I'm gonna be a menace. I'm already a menace now with like collecting things that probably not should be collected, but oh my goodness, can you imagine the amount of stickers? That'll be bad. Day number 7 is the Pocket Chronicles, and this is a little bit hefty. What's that cuteness aggression thing? I think I have that towards like craft supplies and stationery and tiny stuff. Is it normal to get cuteness aggression over like a tiny pink notebook? I should probably talk to somebody about that. So we actually have 2 little notebooks in here. We have this nice like pale pink, and then we have this really deep kind of foresty green, all with like gold inlaid little details. Those are both very, very adorable. They are super, super lightweight, and the pleather, the faux leather little covers here do feel pretty thin. So these don't feel ultra substantial or anything like that, but they are extremely cute. As far as quality goes, so far I think everything has felt pretty good. I mean, of course I haven't like tested the stickiness of like the stickers or like the little notepad or anything, but things have like felt pretty good in my fingers, and there's been a lot of attention to detail. The calendar itself feels pretty nice, so I think the quality is pretty good. These just feel maybe like just a little on the flimsy side, but I think it's also probably because this is like a fabric cover. It just kind of feels like it might rip in your hands, but it's not paper, so you probably shouldn't have to worry about that. Ooh. Window of Whispers. Oh my goodness, it's concealed under a veil of black foam. How exciting. Oh, not nearly as sinister as the little book title might make it seem. It's actually a very sweet little bookmark, I'm assuming. It has a dangly tassel off the bottom here, so I guess you can just flop it into your book and then you can see where you left off by the tassel-y bit. It's actually a really nice, serene little scene. We have a cute window, a nice little latte over there, some lit candles very dangerously close to a big book stack. It is metal, and I do like that there are raised elements to it. It is super, super thin though, which I guess is probably good if you're going to be putting it between the pages of a book. I guess you could probably also use it for other stuff besides putting it between book pages, but this next one here I think is very explicitly for between book pages. Day number 9 says between the pages. And this time we have a set of little magnetic bookmarks, so they just flop over the side there and magnetize to themselves so you won't lose your page while you're reading. We have 2 little like mushroom themes here, a pink one and then one with a black background, and then in the middle it says Grow Wild. All right, moving along to day 10 here. Oh my god. I'm not kidding. I thought I actually got surprise chocolates. Day number 10 says Sweet Mistakes. And for a second there, like they had me convinced that they had put some little chocolate pieces just kind of loose inside some foam. I would have still eaten them. That's not an issue. And I think the biggest issue at hand here for me trying to eat these would be that the fact they're erasers. I did mention earlier though, I guess that yeah, when I was younger, just every now and then, just like a nice big eraser just looked real good and chewy. And you just had to get a little like, just every now and then. Not now though, I promise. I won't bite these. I was kind of hoping they smelled like chocolate. Maybe they do. They smell like something. Probably just rubber. Ooh, this one does look like a Dove chocolate. I love Dove chocolate hearts. Oh. Ooh, okay, so we're moving on to some smaller drawers here. They're not as wide. Day number 11, we have a Pin Keeper's Passage. It looks like we might have another little pin holder. And it's a keychain. What would an advent calendar even be if there wasn't like minimum 1 keychain? Could you even call yourself an advent calendar at that point? If I ever were for some reason to create an advent calendar, I'm gonna put a keychain in there, but it's gonna be a keychain of a keychain. You can't get more keychain than that. But of course, like you can clip this onto whatever you want to. When I say keychain, I don't like literally mean it needs to clip onto keys. You could clip this onto like a purse, or if you're wanting to be like super duper extra cool, if you have your pin pocket one on, you could clip this onto your belt loop. like double the trouble. It doesn't necessarily have to go on your keys, but it is a dangling little cute accessory. On the back there we have a golden feather and then just a place for two. Let me see if like the last pin I own fits in here. I'm sure it does. Oh yes, very nice and snug. And you know, it's actually a good thing that I have some pin holders now, because that little bit right there that usually like you would like use to keep your pen on your journal or whatever, yeah, that snapped off. So this is handy. Ooh, another very mysterious one. Notes from the Hollow Tree. Oh, is it a pen? How cute! Okay, maybe that part stays on. We'll keep that part on. Alrighty. It's a tiny itty bitty like little travel pen. So the little cap here comes off and then you have like an actual ink pen. Now there is like this little part on the bottom that is threaded. It looks like something else would screw onto it. That's why I took it apart initially to see if there's something inside of there that like goes on the top, but that's just the ink. So probably want to leave that in there. Oh, is it just like ready to go, ready to write? I thought about bringing out some of the really cute notepads, but it's not time. I don't have anything like profound enough to write on those. Oh, I don't know how it works, unfortunately. Oh no. I am attempting to write on here. Unfortunately, I'm not distinguished enough to know how these pens work. There is already like a little ink capsule inside of the pen, but maybe there's a cap or something on it that I have to take off. Don't do that. I need to pull it out. How do you get it out of there? It came out so easy the first time. Who has money on me getting ink everywhere? Me. I have money on that. Okay, I should probably look it up before I ruin this. I don't know how to get the ink out. I do think there might be like a little cap here on the bubble, or maybe the stopper comes out. But that's pretty fun that there's an ink pen in there that already has like, oh no, I put it upside down. Maybe that's it. I've got to stop. This is gonna end badly. Stop it. Okay. Anywho, that already has the ink cartridge and everything in there. I thought maybe you would need like a little pot of ink or something, but that's very interesting. I am also, oh, the cap screws onto the end. Very clever. I was gonna say I'm also interested in finding out if there's any like cute little toppers or something that you get along the way in the advent calendar to put on top of your pen, but I think that it's for the cap. Okie dokie. If any of you out there are like pen aficionados, I'm so sorry you had to witness all of that. All right, day number 13, heavy. The Forgotten Keys. How cute! Oh, they're magnets. Oh, adorable. A super cute, kind of vintage inspired looking pink typewriter and then a bottle of ink. Ooh, interesting. The Sakura Pond. That's a fish. It's so cute. These little items are so pretty. We have an adorable little bug-eyed fish and this really pretty flower. Oh, it looks maybe like a cherry blossom, and then this fish is so cute. It almost looks like a tadpole, you know, when they're real little and like got those big bug eyes. I'm not quite 100% sure what they're for. I don't know if these are just like cute little desk trinkets or if they hold a particular like use. Maybe it's for when you're writing with your pen to like lay it down on top of it or something, so you're not laying an ink pen on top of your papers and stuff. That could be cool. They are made of ceramic and they're nicely glazed. They actually have a decent weight to them too. I don't think they're hollow, so that's nice. Or even just like tiny little paperweights. You probably couldn't weigh down much with one little bug-eyed fish. He's adorable. I love him. Bug-eye is not like an insult, I promise. But you know, it could hold down a couple pages. Look at him. I just think he's adorable. I feel like he needs a name. What should we call him? Leave it down below in the comments what name you think we should bestow upon this little fella. All right, day number 15 is up next. It says, oh my gosh, it's heavy. It says Anchor of Thoughts. Ooh, what do we have going on here? Ooh, okay. Heavens to Betsy. That, like I said, heavy. We have two items in this drawer. The first one is the world's heaviest tiny little ruler that I don't believe has accurate measurements. Oh no, those are in centimeters. It probably is accurate. So we just have a golden little ruler here, again on like a jump ring, so you can attach it to your pins, or perhaps an actual keychain if you would like to. It's very thick. I actually really like how substantial the metal is on this, because if you did have this like jangling around with your keys or something and it was like a lightweight thin metal, kind of like this little guy here, it definitely would be bent up, scratched up. I would be a little bit afraid for like my car, perhaps. Like if this thing accidentally whacked into it, it could leave some damage. But if you perhaps need to know some centimeters up to 6 on the go, then you know you're ready, you're prepared. Now the second item that comes inside of day number 15 here, I have absolutely no idea what it is. It's a fun looking little contraption. I'm gonna pull this lever and see what happens. Oh, it's a tiny pen. The world's smallest compact pen. Are you kidding? Well, that's just the cutest little daggone like tactical pen I've ever seen. I've never seen a pen smaller than this. There's a covering. There's a covering, I think, that is filled with ink. That's supposed to say hello and not just hello. Oh, but fun, it writes. It's actually fairly heavy. The casing around the pen is actually metal and it has this like slide lock mechanism. Oh dear, because it's spring loaded for it to stay in place. And it's this big. Is it 6 centimeters? It's 6 centimeters big. Did they include this tiny little ruler just so you know precisely how tiny this pen is? Because I like that. I think that's a really fun little detail. They're like, I don't know if you understand how small this pen is. We're gonna put a ruler in here just so you can like mentally grasp how small the pen is. Tiny. All right, day number 16 says where words sleep. The tiniest little notebook for the tiniest little pen. These people knew what they were doing. Whoever advertised this to me, I think I saw this on like Facebook or something. You know what you're doing. You've trained your algorithms well. You've spent your money wisely surveilling me because you know that I love tiny stuff. So our little notebook here, it looks like it's roughly 6 centimeters tall, as we know from the size comparison to the pen to the ruler. Maybe it's just a tiny bit smaller actually than 6 centimeters. It's got a dangly little friendship bracelet looking thing on the side. Oh, interesting. I thought it was gonna be just like a tiny spiral bound notebook or something, but it actually has little pockets and then these little papers that are separate. Oh, okay. It's just the tiniest little like craft notebook. I'm assuming the pockets are for sliding in the little cardboard covers. So that way you can actually like have a little miniature on-the-go notebook that flips open and has like flippable pages. We're on to day number 17, back to some of the wider drawers. This one says threaded margins and it has the mysterious black foam again. Oh, it's stained glass. It's a little stained glass ornament with library bookshelves on it. It says fiction and romance, like different book sections. Oh, that's pretty cute. It's not like actual like soldered together stained glass or anything, but it does have like little raised lines and stuff in it to give the impression of stained glass. It's kind of pretty. I just now noticed, like when you pull out the little books and it has like the spine with the name on it, it actually has little book pages on the sides. The tiny details get me every time. 18 is up next here. It says The Quiet Harvest. Oh, it's little fruit. We just have 2 tiny little berry like picture holders. These can also be like place card holders or, you know, whatever thin thing you want to shove between the spirals, you can put in there. Moving right along to day 19, Wheels of Ages. It's cheese. Wheels of ages, wheels of cheese. Cheese is old sometimes. You know, the good expensive stuff, nice and aged. Fromage, kind of Kawaii Cheese Co. Delicious cheese and dairy. So we have 3 little wheels of cheese. It's washi tape. It's cheese washi tape. Oh my gosh. Each of the little tapes has images of like cheese all around them with like little placards, you know, that you would see at like at the cheese counter at like a deli or a grocery store. They do all have the same image. I kind of wish each of them were different cheeses or something. You know, you got your like your Parmesan, your cheddar, your what else is round, Swiss. It would be nice to see like each of them have an homage to different cheeses. This is very cute. Just something I've never seen before. Little cheese wheel washi tape. These are the types of things that please me. I really like that. Oops, okay, that hit me with some French, I do believe. Day number 20 says La Maison Sucrée. Oh, it's strawberries. It was sitting in the box like this and I was like, I can't identify that. But I think it's a little straw. Oh wait, that's backwards. There we go. I think it's just little like sections of strawberries. Is that, or is that a tomato? What am I looking at? would just think all the way through. Just like go through all the potentials before opening my mouth. I couldn't help but think, why on earth is it shaped the way it's shaped? Why is it? Because now it's a strawberry, like a 3-dimensional paper strawberry. It's like, what a weird way to make like a strawberry little note cards or post-its. It's because it literally makes a strawberry in your hand. They think of everything. Daggone it, kind of Kawaii. You're so clever. You're so clever and everything's so cute. Day number 21, we have letters from the past. Ooh, some stuff. We have multiple items in day number 21. It looks like we have a little like wax stamper. I'm excited to see what the design is. Oh, it's just a jar. It's just like a mason jar without a lid. Standardly for like little wax stamps and stuff, they're fairly intricate because usually, well, at least like back in the day, you know, they were like crests and symbols of like your house and that kind of stuff. So they were fairly detailed and intricate. And I was kind of assuming, like, based on a lot of the other stuff on here, the wax sticks themselves, you know, that we might be looking at some fairly intricate little stamp, but it's actually just a jar, which I kind of think is really funny. I wonder why. I think that's a really interesting design choice. So we have our little stamper here, and then these two little sticks are actually wax. Sometimes they have actual like wicks in them that you can light to drip the wax, or you can just like cut off a piece and heat it up, and then when you drip it down, you put your sealer on, and then when you pull it up, you got your picture of a jar, which is great. Day number 22, we're getting close to the end here. Oh, silver whorls and sugar crumbs. Oh my goodness, is it another little book? Another tiny notebook. So this one is bound with a bit of stretchy cord, and then it has this little, I guess just decorative piece on the side. And then on the inside, it's like there's two split sections of tiny craft blank page notebooks. Now there are, like, if you're not into super tiny things, and that's probably like skewing my view of this a lot because I love miniatures. I love just itty bitty things of regular size things. So for me, a lot of this is very exciting. Well, unless it's like a sample of like $100 face cream and like a tiny little itty bitty pot, that's not the type of miniatures I'm interested in, okay? Got that? Okay, you companies out there, Macy's? That's not the kind of miniatures I personally get excited about. But stuff like this, I do think is very precious. But if you aren't into little cutesy miniatures or like cutesy little trinkets, then I can definitely see how you might feel as if we were being ripped off currently. But I'm really having a good time. I'm really enjoying it. So I personally am not feeling the ripping. Oh, there's a feather in here. I'm not quite sure why this is not put together, but there's also a little like clip-on feather that's separate for some reason. I almost lost the jump ring. So we have like the actual little feather charm, and then we have the lobster claw clip, and then also just one tiny singular jump ring. You know, those are all elements to make a little like charm or something. But if you don't have jewelry pliers, you might not be able to put this together, at least very easily. I'm not sure about that one. I also don't know if like maybe it's supposed to go on the notebook somewhere. That one's a bit of a head scratcher. Cute little feather, but I'm not quite sure what it's for. Oopsies. All right, we're on to day number 23, which is like the whole little bottom section part here. And there are 24 days, but they're not all within the little bookshelf. The roof actually opens up for day number 24, which I'm so excited to see what's up there. Let's go ahead and pull out day number 23 and see what we got. It says New Beginnings. Ooh, it's another pen I don't know how to use, but so pretty this time. Oh, well, that's a beautiful little like quill. Oh, I feel like I need to be in Harry Potter. How pretty. I'm loving the color of this feather with like the little gold speckle on it. This piece right here is really nice, very intricate and pretty. And then we just have our little tip there at the end. We also have a whole bunch of other tips that come along with the pen. Now this time it doesn't have like an ink cartridge that goes with it. I'm assuming you would actually need like a little pot of ink, but it's really pretty. Oh, it's so nice looking. All right, you guys, so we have made it to the very tippy top of the house here. We have day number 24 that's hidden away in the attic. Let's go ahead and open it up. Oh my goodness. Oh, it actually looks like an attic too. It's got little beams and stuff. The floor is wood. That's so cute. Oh, it kind of reminds me of having like a dollhouse when I was younger. We had this really cute wooden dollhouse. We used to decorate it for Christmas and stuff, and I loved that thing. But fun, we have a little case here. I'm guessing perhaps maybe it is a case for the pen. It again is faux leather. It's kind of like a bumpy faux leather. It says kind of Kawaii embossed right there in gold on the side of it. It has a pretty substantial looking zipper, but it is just an empty case. So I'm gonna see like maybe if the pen fits. Oh, the pen actually fits pretty nice. Like it fits pretty lovely in there. I feel like I would probably be too afraid to actually carry a pen like that around with me. Just the feather seems so delicate, and like if this gets smooshed around, you're gonna mess up your feather. But maybe that's what it's for, because it does fit real good. Like the shape, the roundness of it and everything seems like it is meant for it. But even just like opening up like that, it does kind of flop to the side. Is there like a little loop or something that you can slide it into? The lights are very blinding. I can barely see. Okay, so there is no little like stretchy inside loop or anything. So maybe this isn't meant for the feather pen, but if you wanted it to be, you could always just E6000 yeah, like a little elastic loop to keep your pen in place so it doesn't move around while you're carrying it. Other than that, you could put your strawberries in there. You could put your typewriter, you know, magnets on the go. Probably need that. Oh, these things. There we go. It could be good for this. Your little wax melter thing. You never know when you need to seal something with a jar. I feel like I'm missing a joke or something with the jar wax seal. If you know what it means, please let me know what it means. But for now, I just think it's kind of fun. Yeah, you could put all sorts of things in your little carrying case here. Oh, your chocolates. Can't forget your chocolate erasers. Everything you could possibly need, just very nicely stuffed in here. It doesn't look like a snake that had like way too big of a lunch or anything. Alrighty folks, so that was everything inside of the Kinda Kawaii bookshop advent calendar. I had a ton of fun opening this. I really did. It's so hard with calendars like this to really determine like the worth and the value, because I think this varies a ton person to person. Will you get use out of these things? Are you really into reading or calligraphy or notebooks or tea? Giving this to a person who doesn't like small trinkets, stationery stuff, I'm sure they would be like, this is, why do I have these? But somebody like me who really gets joy out of this kind of stuff, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. But I really think a lot of the value lies in like the attention to detail, the calendar itself, the enjoyment, the experience, all the little things that are made hopefully in-house, designed in-house, you know, somebody's art, somebody's like ideas, their craft. That I think is really where the value comes for boxes like this. So it's not just like a standard beauty or makeup one where I can like look it up and like physically do the math and figure out if the value is there or not. The value kind of has to be decided on your own. If you think this is a worthwhile calendar or not, I really think it is fun. I kind of think the last day could have been something maybe a bit more special rather than just like a very plain black little zippered case. Even if it was something that had like a fun pattern on it, like this thing that I think might be a box, or you know, a very intricate kind of like gold inlay something, maybe like a cool embroidered little pouch or something like beaded, just something a bit more interesting and unique than like a plain black zipper pouch, I do think would have made the last day a bit more special and the calendar a bit more worth it. But overall, I think it was a lot of fun. There's some very cute little elements in here, some things that could be given as gifts, fun little stocking stuffers if you open it for yourself and don't want to keep everything, or just like as a gift in itself to somebody who really enjoys this type of stuff. I'm losing my voice again. I'm telling y'all, my voice is not what it used to be. It really like takes it out of me to do a lot of talking, unfortunately. So if we're ever in a video and you hear me go from like kind of my normal like level of voice to like this higher pitched lighter voice, it's not just because I decided to like switch personalities all of a sudden, it's because my throat's going out. Anywho, kind of went on like a rambling mess there, but let me know what you guys thought about this advent calendar. I had a lot of fun with it, but I'd love to hear all his thoughts. There's little quizzes you can do on YouTube now. I put one in our last video. I'll probably put some quizzes throughout this video as well. I like a good quiz. I don't know, something to do while you're watching the video, unless I'm just background noise, which I totally understand. But anyway, that is all I have for y'all today. Thank you so very much for watching, and also thank you to June's Journey for sponsoring today's video. Don't forget, if you would like to check out June's Journey and play along with me, you can click the link down below in the description or scan the QR code to download it today for free. And I just hope y'all have a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day, and I'll see y'all next time.